Do you think we'll get pizza tomorrow?
Hello and welcome to the Devcast Sops. My name's Barnaby and I'm joined this evening by James and
Hello.
Wale,
Hi.
who has clearly got his mind elsewhere, hungry as always.
Pizza tomorrow.
Goodness
Yeah.
sakes, anyway. We're continuing on from roughly where we left off last week and trying to do something that we've kind of mentioned but haven't quite gotten around to in a few streams now. So we're going to be looking at using the CSI to store persistent data in Nomad. Last week we left off with a nearly working packer build for our image. So we're going to finish that up first, hopefully, and then we're going to look at installing some more things onto the client so we can mount a CSI mount, which will hopefully map to a blob storage in GCP. So we don't have to have drives hanging around with our data on. We can just have it in some kind of file storage.
That's the hope.
Yep. Are you sharing my screen already?
You ready for it to go?
Yep, it's ready.
It should be good.
Awesome. So I have already spun up a VM and also ran the Ansible against it. So we can see the client here.
Our Minecraft server is up and running.
Yeah. I can't test it as I do not have a license.
Someday.
Depends on how expensive it is.
It's more expensive by the day.
£20 now. Or was it 25? I think.
Well, that's lifetime, right?
I paid 14 for mine. Yeah, it's a one-off payment.
Yeah, I paid like a tenner. It was.
I think it's 14 or 12. Because it was in beta when I got it. A load of my friends got it in alpha. But anyway.
So what's next now? Anyone has any docs? Because the docs I found, James said that.
So I have just tried to Google it and I cannot find the thing that I keep thinking you need. Maybe Nomad have fixed it. The docs you've got have the config block. Try and deploy a job with that config block.
Okay. So that
However, hopefully with GCP config block, the GCP config block you found.
Oh, no, it's a CSI plug. Okay, no, this is
it'd be a CSI plugin, but the plugin we want to use is the GCP persistent compute disk.
Yeah, no. Sorry, this is not it. This is not it. That's for sure. Let me check anything else. Okay, I feel like this is something we could share.
With the CSI plugin, do you know if we can mount it to any job or if it's just Docker-based jobs?
I believe it's any job. If it's not, then this becomes more problematic.
Significantly less useful if it's just Docker.
Depends how, if we can find out the information we need. Because there is a AWS thing. It's GCE is what they call it.
Yeah, it looks like the syntax looks like it would work with non-Docker jobs, but whether that is true.
Yeah, this says you have to set a plugin ID. Oh, I've lost Wale again.
Yeah, he is gone.
So I found people chatting about it where you just set the plugin ID to GCPD.
Should we see if Wally comes back in a couple of minutes? And if not, we'll probably have to look at sharing my screen to put it in, as he was having a little bit of issues earlier.
Well, this is the third time he's disconnected in like half an hour.
I wonder what's going on. We keep on telling him to get better internet, but he never listens. He's back for us. He's not. Okay, he should now be back.
Maybe back for you.
He's back for the stream as well.
But not for me. Someday I will see Wale again.
Oh, my control room is a bit weird, I think.
Barnaby, should I move into the control room and you do the streaming?
Yeah, that would probably be better. As it is mapped you very weirdly in the control room for me as you keep on dropping in and out.
Yeah, maybe for now I should drop out. I won't add myself to the stream, so I won't mess up the stream.
You should be all right. If you're not presenting, you fading in and out, it's not too bad because you can tell when you're here and when you're not.
Fair. Okay. Just don't want to mess it up. Oh, the room is already claimed by someone else.
Yeah, let me back out.
Yeah, come on. Get yourself out there. Thank you.
Yeah, you should now be good.
So I'm just going to share a link to you two. I don't know if the block that guy has, where he's got a volume mount, will be what we need.
Yeah. Let me grab a couple of things. Yeah, that volume block. It's the same in the. I guess as I'm going to be streaming my screen, I may as well start sharing it.
Good.
All of the stuff. Yeah, let me move a couple of things to other.
Oh, so you have to use a command to create a volume.
Cool. I should have tidied that up beforehand. There we go. So, we have this.
And if you look at the response to that, it talks about you have to create a volume first.
That would be. I'm assuming that would be. Where is it? It'd be Ansible templates, nomad service, config.
So this looks like it's this doesn't look like a client thing. This looks like a server thing. Looks like in the server you create a CSI volume, which
that would make sense. Which directory is our server in? Just not base.
In GCP base, yeah. But it's just a nomad command or an API call.
Okay.
So whether you want to create like nomad, a games or Minecraft, because there's the CSI, you can use nomad to provision a CSI volume via the CLI or thingy. And it looks like you put v1 volume CSI volume ID create.
Can we do it through the UI if it's for the server and API storage?
No. Also, if you click plugins, that's the thing. I don't know if we have to, because plugins is empty.
Yeah.
I don't know how we register a CSI plugin. There's volume register.
Oh, was that a little note? No.
No, sorry. There's a volume register command, which would let us would let us register the volume you've already created.
But what? And then that would map to.
And then you can map that to the job.
But if we're just using it, oh my. If
I still
we
don't think this creates the plugin.
if we just map to that drive and then use that for CSI, we're not really saving any.
Well, so when if this mount happens in the server, if the CSI happens in the server, then we can delete and restart the client as we want. My microphone may have just fallen down. I don't know what's going on with it.
What is going on with our professionalities today? Wally's internet's not working. Your desk's falling
I'm
apart.
just gonna send my camera for a second while I try and make this better.
What a good day.
I'm just waiting for something on my end to fall apart.
You seem to be the only one holding it down. So
yeah. All right, what is this? Volume requires a single command specifying a valid specification.
Okay, hopefully that's back. Note, I did have to completely tear apart my setup on Saturday, which is probably the reason why I'm having some problems.
let's see.
So I wonder if we have to use the plugin command to install the plugin.
What there should?
There's just there's a plugin, and it's nomad plugin subcommand options with no other information.
Your video still.
I've restarted my video.
That's interesting.
Is it not working? It's on the stream.
No. On the stream is fine. It's just not on the.
Just for you.
No. It's fine. As in, it's just in the control room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
might
the
have to
control room is always
remove it.
weird.
Yeah.
If you refresh the control room, it should come back.
Oh, okay. Reload.
Okay, what was this? Storage plugin.
Perfect.
Survival CS, the Kubernetes CSI plugin. CSI plugin task requires the CSI plugin block. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think that's how we add it to a job. But that's not. I feel like we have to install the plugin somehow.
Plugin lifecycle and state. CSI plugins report their health like any other. Nomad will launch again using its restart schedule.
Oh, it will retrieve plugins from the plugin directory. So we have to install the plugin to the plugin directory.
Do you know what the plugin's called?
Well, it's the GCP compute system thing. I don't know if we have to do this on every server or we just have to do this on the. I don't know if we do this on every box or just the server.
I feel like this might be out of date.
Yeah, the plugin directory is data/plugins, so we know where that is.
Where is the Ansible for Nomad?
It's not the GCP base, by the way. It's called.
It's in.
It's called MC_nomad.
No, for the server, it's in it's in the console. Code.
I'm not even sure if I have that repo downloaded.
I mean, you could, yeah.
No. Give me 1 second.
Wait, what server is it trying to work with now?
I'm trying to do the main server.
Oh, okay.
But if it's in GCP console, I need to pull that repo.
I think it's in console Ansible, whatever it's called.
Yeah. We did talk about cleaning this up, yes, on Saturday, but we haven't done anything towards that yet.
I think we need someone to take ownership.
Specify directory to use. Looking up the plugin by default. We're talking about like plugin executables and the CSI. From what I can see, there's no executable. The compute thing. This is, I suppose, as much as I love Nomad, this is the one issue I have with Nomad.
This is because it's not that used. There's not great. Oh no, I don't need to CD dot. I guess if it's not that used, it probably doesn't have the great documentation as some of the other products. Right, Nomad. Tree. Is this dynamic inventory that you've got here?
Yeah. But if you go into one of your folders, just push it, just change the file.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I'll mess around with this a bit. Anyway, so we've got main, which has server. Which we currently do in school packages. Create. So for setting up the plugins, do we need to just install download the binary which we can't find into a certain directory?
Oh, so the way this, so there's a workload, there's a CSI plugin thing that shows you how to do with EBS. And the way it's working is it's loading in the AWS EBS CSI driver image as a Docker job and mounting the CSI sock. Yes, it's that one. If you go down to deploy the EBS plugin, it's like fourth one down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're doing a job which is the CSI driver image. So I don't know if we just try to do that, something like this, but find the image for GCP, which is here. It's in the GCP docs.
I guess this should go into the Minecraft. It's all our Nomad jobs up here.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I mean, yeah, we really need to tie this up. I also have no idea. I assume this has to run on the client if it's a controller.
Oh, I've done something weird to my VS Code. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, is it mapping? Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I don't know how I got it to do that, but sure. So task Docker. Do we mess with our data centers?
No, I don't think so.
And it's not GCP. And then, do you know what the controller is? It's not EBS.
GCE.
GCE. Cool.
Things we're doing.
Controller. Where did you say the image was?
I sent it to you in Discord.
Thank you.
I assume we leave all that the same because it's a spec.
Yeah, CSI plugin. Let's change this. Type controller mount just CSI resources. Cool. Should we just try and run this?
Oh, so they create a controller and then another job that creates a node. Yeah, I mean, try run it and see what happens.
Shall I stop Java? Does that
Have you
work?
run Java? No, Java was running. It's fine.
I'm just worried.
Minecraft's running fine. You could stop Minecraft.
Oh yeah, stop Minecraft. That's the one. Because Minecraft takes up all the space. Oh yeah, and helps failing. Exported. I have that still in my history.
Can you close your pop-up box that asks you to restart VS Code?
Yeah, I can do. -F.
No, it's not .html. It doesn't care about the file. It just wants names.
Names. That's still the same 111.
It's completed. It's done.
No.
There you go. They're all dead.
Look. Jobs.
Don't have Docker installed. Assume you made it a Docker thing.
Yes, I did. Unplaced.
Yep.
Missing driver.
Yeah, no Docker.
Do you have the Docker one? Do we have it lying around? I feel like we did this previously.
I have. Yes, it'll be. Give me a second. I can try and find it.
Part of the playground, we had this one going.
So I dropped when you were working on this file. Can you put the mouse on the data center part? What is it saying? What's the issue with that? Line 2?
Line 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be spell check.
Um,
In my own VS Code, I have spell check to try and make my code a little bit more readable. It will do underscores, but it won't do this. I think it'll do camel case as well. But
okay.
There's the link to a file we've used before.
Ooh.
It should just work because it's Ubuntu.
Yeah. I'm already in nomad. I've now written the most images. It doesn't like this.
Did you miss the top?
I missed the top bit which says job Docker.
Yes. But it's probably one of the most important parts. We also need to in
Does
your
this need-
con. It needs to be. It doesn't. It's bash. It doesn't care.
So I can tab it, and it's not going to cause
I think
problems.
so.
Is
It's going
it
to
in
make
my
the file look
con?
really janky if you ever open it.
That's fine.
We need to make an edit to the config of the nomad server as well before you can run the CSI job.
Can't save this.
But let's get
This-
Docker spelled first.
So I can run this, or I can't run this.
You can run this. Sorry, before you can run the CSI one, we need to say Docker can allow privileged.
yeah.
That was very
Running.
quick.
It's still pending.
I guess if we have a look in the client, we should see.
Nope, didn't work. The repository does not have a release file because it's built the URL by looks things. This isn't the Ubuntu box, isn't it?
I think so.
What?
Yeah, let's go have a look. No, it's not this one. Why do we build this? I know it is GCP base.
struggling to find Buster release. Don't even know where I'd be getting that line from.
Client. Debian Buster. So it's a
Yeah, Debian Buster is the thing. It's just erroring because it doesn't like the. I mean, it kind of looks like it's building the URL one, but I don't know where that URL's coming from.
let's have a look. In the job spec. Curl just download Docker, Linux, Ubuntu, GPG. DPG. Is it this bit? Arch, DPG.
It must be because that's where the.
I assume if I copy this and actually run it on the server. Oh.
Do we have an adapt repo line?
Every time.
Oh yeah, because we're going file space release version code name stable. Yeah, it's line 22, I think is what's happening.
Sorry, I was just going to clean up my
Yeah,
known hosts. At one point, I used to just delete the file each time. I should really just put an SSH script for some of these. Prince architecture.
So it's reading etc OS release. So it's line 20.
This one, 22
goes into 22. It's the same same line, just the backslash.
Do we care about release? Can we not just pull Ubuntu?
Well, I think that's the how something I said to do it, but this one I'm looking at now is saying a different recommendation, but we were using quite an old version of Ubuntu, I think. So I can send you some commands you could try use instead, or I can send you the thing. There's a guide for Buster, which granted, if it's Docker 10, maybe we should, if it's Ubuntu 10, maybe we should look at updating our Ubuntus.
I think that might just be the, I wonder what that image is from. I think it's from the default. Something Docker, sudo apt update, sudo apt install, curl. This. That one. So many Visual Studio.
I don't know what version Buster is.
This one. So this line's echoing deb. Where's that? What's this line actually doing? It's building the URL, but it's.
So it's loading a file. It's it's loading a file that's signed by the signature that's downloaded in the step before. But if the step before hasn't loaded in all the keys, then that's going to be an issue. But
let's just run.
Yeah, so Buster is 10.13. The latest version of Ubuntu is 23.10.
Why is the defaults for clouds in all their examples so old?
I do wonder if just editing the version may help.
Well, you reckon we should just terraform to a later version?
Yes, I think that running something that came out in 2019 and got stopped having security updates in 2022 is not something we should be running.
It's in a
got
Google
long-term support,
2023 image.
Well, it's got long-term support till 2024. But like,
Let's have a look.
you want to be at least on Jammy.
Do not have go to images. Let me just pull this into another window in case I share something that I don't mean to. Yeah, I need. Yeah, Sarah's using my laptop and to log out of her account. Google makes you log out of all accounts, which was fun.
Yes.
Although interesting just to look at images that you need. I guess these are images.
Yeah, I think I'll have all images.
I search here.
It's enter property name or value under the image repository next to the filter.
Oh yeah. Was it Debian, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the keyword is the I don't know. I found something on the Ubuntu page about it, but it doesn't give me the.
What's the latest Ubuntu? Debian.
Demi 22.04.
Yeah, 22. Try 20.
I think I've found it. This is Ubuntu Pro, which isn't what I want.
Created by Debian. Yes. It's odd that they don't have our creation time. So Debian 11, not Debian 12. 12 bookworm.
Here we go. Ubuntu 22.04. There's your ID. If you're curious, I searched for Jammy. Though it's created by Canonical, I don't know who we actually care about these images are created by. But they also have an AMD image, but I assume we don't want to be running AMD.
Means as a Google. An argument block is required.
On line 16. Of Google Compute server. It's main server. It's a different. It's your other file.
Oh.
Line 16. That needs to equal something.
Yes. I'm trying to think why it doesn't. If I accidentally just deleted something in the wrong place.
Yep.
Image. Yeah. I'll leave the main image for now. As
Yep.
Crashing.
Crashing our main server isn't a good idea because we can't easily reconnect to it.
No, it would break the stream again. Talking about that, I think Wale's gone again.
Wale's been gone for a while.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It took me this long to notice.
He's just gone fed up.
I don't blame him when your connection's just breaking. Right. Let's get that remote.
Need to be authenticated.
Yeah, I'm just going to push and see if it works, unless you care strongly.
Push up.
Oh, I'm on the wrong branch. Oh.
An impromptu messing around with GCP base, which wasn't planned. Oh, we're going to spend this entire thing and not got any close to CSI because we need to install Git, we need to install Docker. I wonder if having building a nomad job that mounted the volume may have been a better use of our time than was part of the Minecraft startup. Like the first thing the Minecraft container does, it could mount the file.
Oh yeah, of course, because this is not the Packer image. How we? Do we want to? Let's just put that. Let's, because the way we, just do it like this for now, and see if that fixes our problem, and then it'll make our Packer build better as well.
Yep. I mean, this is something we should have spotted that we were on.
Yeah.
Ubuntu 10. And I look forward to nothing we've written work. But
yeah,
we can then fix it for a version of Ubuntu that's come out in the last 5 years. I wonder if we'll ever have a stream where we actually do what we say we're going to do in the title.
This is why we change all the titles when we put them to YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's only try to.
Yes, it wouldn't really be streaming if it all went to plan.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's one of our reasons we're better than some of the pre-planned, pre-known things. So it is going to destroy our Nomad client.
As expected.
Yep.
What? Oh yeah, the factorials error, that makes sense. I just attached it to the repo and then said go for it and didn't do anything. Plans. My brain's running slow today.
It's fine. It looks fine.
Just changing like the fingerprints networks. Sure.
It's rebuilding it. That's I thought the extra G's really made it.
What, you're a weird god. Yeah. You're right. Is it going to break? Though I think the answer should be good enough to be fine. Question mark?
It'll be the Nomad Java job that I think will fail. Like, if anything's going to fail,
yeah.
it is the
That really
way we're
janky Java
installing
job.
Java. Which arguably should just be Ansible. Like, we should installing Ansible, installing Java, installing Docker should probably be Ansible code that we can run.
As part of the Packer image. No, part of the Packer image. Why do we care if it's post deployment?
Yeah, true. Yeah, all Nomad clients can come with Java and. Granted, I don't actually think we need to install Java with the way.
Valid field for resource this, and this has parameters probably Debian. The reference image resource cannot be found. What? Data dot. Did I not?
No, this is the jammy thing. Source image. It's complaining about the source image.
Yeah. Do we want to just use we can go to 12, which is built by Debian.
You could only get a 12 created by Debian.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is canonical or something.
Yeah, so we tried the Debian 12, book 1.
Yeah.
I feel like that's got
probably
the higher likelihood. Yeah.
I can't even see in the GCP thing.
It's probably not in Debian Cloud, actually. Is why that's not working. That's probably a me. Where's this?
I don't know how you find out the information. The equivalent West will show you. Maybe.
Yeah. So let me find the proper pull to the image, and then we can do it that way.
And that was that top one. The second one. So it's Ubuntu OS Cloud.
Yeah.
Because it's controlled by Ubuntu, not Debian.
That makes sense. $22.04.
I think that is not the latest, but the one just before the latest.
It says latest in the image thing, LTS. No, what that stands for?
Sorry. There is no LTS is long-term support. The latest is Manic. But you probably shouldn't be using a non-LTS build. Sorry, we probably shouldn't be using a non-LTS build. Because that's where weird things lie.
By the end of the stream, we would have rebuilt our server to latest, got two extra jobs.
That may or may not do anything.
I guess I should probably look at the plan. Although it's just going to be building that image.
Yeah, it's...
yeah. That say use Sentinel? Oh, Sentinel mocks can be used for your testing.
Yeah, you can download Sentinel mocks. I think they made it so could not find image or family.
It's Ubuntu OS Cloud.
Oh, you need the self link, not the license.
Not the license. you know where the self? This one.
That one. Yeah, because that's got the name of it in, whereas it looks like the one you copied didn't have the name in.
Oh,
Yeah, it just had the Ubuntu version. Maybe this one will work.
yeah.
Learning more about GCP.
It's annoying that this isn't part of like the standard bit here.
Yeah. If you want to use this image, this is what you should care about.
It would have been quicker if we'd gone create new instance in cloud and then copy the mock Terraform and get it that way.
To create from creating Terraform every time.
It would have been quicker to log in locally.
Yeah. But you wouldn't have applied locally, would you?
Sorry?
You can't
The plan
apply
would have failed though, because it would have failed to.
No, the plan's always worked. It's just the applies.
Oh yeah, that is true.
It's one of those annoying things that you wouldn't want this to fail a plan because the plan shouldn't know about what images exist. It's just one of those annoying things. I suppose this is where Sentinel would be good because Sentinel can know what images exist or images you're allowed to use. So if it's wrong, Sentinel will shout at you.
Yeah.
It's getting less and less characters.
If this one fails, I have to have a single character. I really have to think about what it's going to be.
Just a full stop or something. I realised I don't have chat open. Not that I didn't know there's no one in chat. No one is watching. No chat.
I have chat open.
I mean, it's either being really slow or it's getting further.
That's done.
Yay.
Next step, answerable.
Yep.
Is...
Remember, you're going to have to clear out your... Oh, do you need to clear out your keys?
Yes, I do.
It's the one problem with having static IP addresses.
Oh yeah, of course that one ain't gonna work. This one. I can just leave that to. I think my inventory file set up correctly there. I'm curious, do we actually need this -I inventory?
Yes.
If it does help if I'm the right one.
You're not in the... Oh no, we're mounting the drive and stuff for this aren't we?
Yes.
If the packet doesn't work because in the packet we're not mounting the drives, which is why Ansible fails, but this mounts the drives, so it's be a good test that it all works.
Well, it worked an hour ago, so but that was different image, I guess.
Oh, I mean, I don't really know what Wiley did and didn't do before the image, before the stream.
Full extension relaunch the tower computers file. Yeah. It hasn't wiped the data, which is always promising to see.
Shouldn't be any data. It's a fresh install. Okay.
So
There is a new client. That's good. Yep. I suppose you are welcome to install Docker via Ansible if you'd rather, but I'd be curious if the Docker code works.
Should we try the Java first? Because that was in a working state previously, so be interested to see.
If you just click jobs, go to Java and click start job, it'll start.
Oh, I've got exactly 2000 clock speed. Is it gigahertz?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. If you go jobs and then
sorry, yeah,
getting distracted.
The frequency of 2000 just seems a little low for. You sure it's yes, seems a little low for a CPU because it's normally measured in gigahertz, which is 10 to the. Is that 6 or 9? 10 to the 9. So 2000 hertz would be very low.
That completed very quickly. All right, it worked. I suppose this is quite a beefy box.
This always takes a little while. So we run the Docker job and see what happens.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, the Java's picked up.
Docker's running.
Ooh.
It looks like it's doing. It failed faster last time.
Yeah, it's gotten further. I think the problem is, because I think I had that problem last time I was doing this, is the gPC file you download only goes back to so many revisions. So if you run a revision that is too old, it's just like, but why should I, like, it doesn't come with the default file, so it doesn't understand what the release is. But that worked.
Running kernel. It's just interesting. It's got the unable to represent in, which I guess just means complete. Cool. So, do we auto purge our clients?
Or before we turn them off?
No, do they must get purged from Nomad at some point because the old ones don't hang around.
Oh yeah. There we go.
We just need to get QEMU, and then we're all the way done. We got all of them.
Yes, I mean there's no reason not to, but for now, so we've got Docker installed. Do you want to try one CSI thing?
Oh yeah,
we can see if that works.
Which one's this one?
Well, I don't know how much you've been paying attention to what we've been doing as you disappeared for a while. We've now upgraded the version of the box by 12 major versions. And unsurprisingly, it works better. The client. We were on Ubuntu 10. They're currently on 22.04, so the kind of latest LTS. Yep.
That ain't happy.
I mean, that's not happy because there's no metadata defined. I mean, so it's looking for an environment variable for creds.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Click and drag is not the button I want, just click. Error fetching association GCC metadata.
If you the third one down, I think is the one we actually care about.
This one.
I think the environment variable isn't set. I think is the only one we actually care about for now.
Yeah, and that would make sense if it's failing to fetch the tokens. Oh my goodness! Click on things. Yeah. We could inject them into the so
on the left there's a variables tab. So this is how you get variables into Nomad. So you then pass this through as an environment variable. I don't know what it wants.
Just so you know, Wale, you're not sending any audio to the stream. So if you want to chat to us, I'd suggest whacking yourself into the room. Because otherwise, if we just get one half of the conversation.
Oh, I didn't realize while I left the. I suppose when he disconnects.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. I don't know how long, but I am back.
Yeah, I do kind of wish I still had access to the control room just to hit disconnect.
That's very kind of you.
Yeah.
I still have the service file that I can put in here. We just need to find I think the path, it says here nomad, the job name, and then jobs, and then our job name in the path itself where the cursor is right now.
Yep.
And then the group. Did we create any group and task? If not, then I don't think we need to worry about that.
No, I don't think we have groups set up yet.
Yeah, so this passes it in, and then within the template you specify variables, and then you can tell them the environment variables, I think.
Yeah, because you save the path and key, and I'll update the value of because I'm not sharing my screen, and I'll do the value for you.
It's weird as the format's always nomad/jobs. Why it makes you could just make it available to everything. What does I call it?
Well, I think that's why it's like access to all nomad, access to all jobs, access to just your job, a group in a job.
Yeah, I think we should lock this down to.
You called it plugin GCP GCE controller.
Yeah, I've got it.
And this is something that would be good to move to Vault at some point in the future.
Yeah. Do we know what this needs to be?
It was in the message.
Good old Safari.
Just click save. Oh, and that. Okay, that's good. I didn't realize it. I wasn't sure if it would save it as a secret, but it does.
Here's my random string password that it's generated because it's just decided that it's generating a new password for me.
Do you have the secret name that it needs to be? Actually, the secret name doesn't matter. It's the variable name that matters.
Yeah. That's why, yeah, whatever he names it is fine. It's what I put in here.
Yeah, I need to grab that out of the error message. Huh. Why am I getting nothing from these now?
Because the errors in Nomad are weird at the best of times.
Cannot fetch logs. Check the condition of the node on the allocation this is run on.
There's the that's just the Nomad weirdness. I've sent you what it wants to be in the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm just not sure if I should open the entire as in copy the entire content as it is, or do base 64 like last time as well.
I mean, maybe try base 64.
All right.
There you go. I've left you a message in the secret, Wally. If there's typos, I apologize. I couldn't see what I was typing.
So I don't 100% remember how we pass variables through, because it's been a while since I've had to mess with this stuff. And
so we need to pass that.
Yeah, I think we have to do something in the file. It's not going to be an environment variable by default.
Yeah, that would make sense. All right, let's have a look. I'm just going to get a list of
Task this job of automatic access to variables.
Like this, I'm guessing.
It's updated.
Env, my key, my value.
Yes. Yeah, and then you probably have to. You can then grab the. Doing the interpolation. You can grab the variable from the thing probably.
No dot class. Sure. Yeah. What level was it? Oh, that doesn't work. I have too many things open. Let's just rearrange. It just says end. Does it have it? So jobs, group, task, end. Jobs. Oh, I could have said group, task, plugin. I really need to set this to be default too.
I don't know if it will pass through by default.
We can try. There's an easy way to
Just try one.
just run it. Jobs. It's running. I'm not getting any information. Cannot fetch logs.
Operating compute environment set to production and compute endpoint is no. It's gone. I mean, it's gone further.
Oh, so the credential worked?
There we go. If I refresh, I can now get logs.
Oh no, it's saying not set. No, it's saying the environment variable isn't set. So that's a mode.
Do you have any idea what this is going to be?
So it's going to be try
Like var dot. My head would say be that. What is it? Var variables.
Oh, so
Be this.
this is like with secret, but that's not useful because you're not templating where.
I just need to remember not to hit that JSON button, which will reveal the.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
If it's this is HCL. If I just do my brain, if this is going to do proper HCL, that should work.
Yeah, at that point, it's proper HCL.
Let's see if that works. Error passing job file. It's an unsupported attribute type. This job does not have an attribute named plugin controller.
So I think it's referred to as a secret, not as a variable.
Let's look. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to say. I can smell my dinner.
Yeah, no, we should not go on for too much longer.
With variables.
This is.
How to access variables? In nomad 1.4.0, task can only access variables with a template block. The workload identity for each task grants its variable that own pass prereqs. Job ID.
So it has to use template block.
Maybe.
I saw a thing that I've lost it now. Because it's a Docker image, isn't it? We're using.
Yeah.
thought you had to like specify the variable somewhere else, and then yeah. So it looks like there's you can make a file called env.vars, and then there's a tag called env equals true, and then you pass through a list of all the environments you want. If you want to quickly try it, there is a link to a Medium article.
Yeah.
And then the first, like, it looks like the first job code block has a template block that is similar. We just have to point the, well, I mean, you'll hopefully you'll see it and immediately understand what you need to do because it doesn't look too complicated.
I can bring it in so everyone else can see as well. So job Redis task server.
So you see like
template.
19, yeah, 14 to 23.
Yeah. What's that? It's in a task. Cool. Oh. Destination. Limit 6 star and true data with.
You've just done Nomad jobs for now.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
no, sorry. That's the full path in Nomad jobs, plugin, GCP, GC controller.
Yeah. Let's grab that.
And that just needs to be the key.
This. Yeah. And okay. Just not worry about the formatting for now. See if that works. And one day I'm going to learn how this works properly and click in the right places. Failed to get cloud provider Google.
File name is too long. So that just has to be a name to file. So we need to, you probably need to have one template that loads in what Wale has loaded in to a file as just a template file, which we can do because that's how you're doing the env.vars. And that application creds just needs to be a link to a file. But that means we don't need to encode it.
Okay.
But maybe we can do that between streams because I feel we're getting very close to accidentally showing information we shouldn't be showing on stream.
A little bit of base 64 there that I was like, oh, it's just printing it all out. Let's not do this.
But I don't know if this is going down a rabbit hole that we don't need to be going down. And actually, we should just be making a job that mounts an image, does the code to mount, and then I don't know, rebuilds. I suppose I don't know how the host thing works. Whether you can go into subfolders or anything.
Maybe. But yeah, I could have a mess around next week, and it's like we've lost Wale again. I just want to see if this works, but I think it's still got this placed on it. Stop job, because that's breaking.
Oh, because it's using a little bit of CPU.
Yeah, and then
memories. Oh, tiny amount of memory.
And that's running. Welcome back, Wally. I just wanted to check if the Minecraft job's still happy.
Still works.
Task successfully killed. I think that's not the one. I think test complete. Modified an hour ago. It's still just unplaced. Resource in one node at dimension CPU. Resource in one node. Clients. Still trying to run this.
What does Minecraft actually need?
I think it needs all of it.
Yeah, I have got rid of that job. Yeah, there's something is still trying to use some memory.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's complaining about CPU, isn't it?
CPU is also, yeah. On one node. But I guess if something's using memory, it will have a certain amount of CPU allocated to it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think this might be a troubleshoot off stream. We fix the rest of it.
Yes.
My brain keeps on going to click on the controls, using my mouse on the wrong screen. But yeah. So I guess I would say thank you for watching, everyone. And hopefully we'll fix this next week. Oh, I'm horribly out of focus. There we go. Just give us me. You palm up to the camera. It's me trying to focus myself. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. We didn't really do anything we set up to, but we kind of went through a lot of interesting troubleshooting. We kind of bounced around a few places, but yeah, we'll sort out credentials between streams, and then we'll have a mess around with the other stuff. So hopefully next week we can actually do what we intended to do and get some CSI mounts, whatever that ends up looking at. But thank you for watching. Follow on Twitch and like and subscribe on YouTube. See you next week.
Bye.